الأميرة بشرة كتابي مهيدول نائبة رئيس وزراء تايلاند.
Mr. President, Excellency, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of speaking on behalf of 10 nations of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, the ASEAN. Due to the time constraint, the full statement is being distributed. With the entry into force of the ASEAN Charter in 2008, ASEAN is now becoming a rule-based, people-centered community. The Charter clearly expresses the grouping's firm commitment to enhancing the rules of law, good governance, democracy, and constitutional government. Adherence to the rule of law is a core principle under this Charter that binds all ASEAN member states. ASEAN leaders recognize the crucial role of the rule of law in ensuring justice, equality, stability, and sustainable prosperity. And at the international level, respect for the fundamental principles of international law, including those of sovereignty, equality of states. ASEAN countries reiterate their commitment to implementing their obligations under international treaties to which they are party. The institutional and legal framework of ASEAN has been strengthened through the adoption of a number of legal documents and mechanisms. ASEAN has strengthened its cooperation with the United Nations through the adoption of the Joint Declaration on Comprehensive Partnership between ASEAN and the United Nations in 2011, aimed at expanding cooperation in areas including human rights, good governance, democracies, and the rule of law through consultation, information sharing, and capacity building. I shall now deliver the following Thai national statement. My delegation fully supports the inauguration of these high-level meetings, which demonstrates the international community's commitment to promoting the rule of law and the major role of United Nations plays on this important subject. For Thailand, the rule of law is an indispensable foundation for a more peaceful, prosperous, and just world, as it provides an essential framework for our society, domestically and internationally. The Constitution of Thailand provides that the human dignity, rights, and liberty, as well as equality of people, shall be protected and that they are entitled to equal protection before the law, irrespective of race, gender, or religion. In 2011, the Thai government set up an independent National Rule of Law Commission to ensure that all state organs perform their duties based on the rule of law. In addition, Thailand reaffirmed the importance of mainstreaming gender sensitivity and the rights-based approach into the criminal justice system. In too many societies, women are subject to discrimination, overt and subtle. That is why we believe it is important to integrate such an approach into criminal justice systems. 2 years ago, we launched the United Nations Rule for the Treatment of Women Prisoners and Non-Custodial Measure for Women Offenders, or the Bangkok Rules. Thailand is determined to implement these rules in correctional facilities throughout the country. We hope to share our best practices with other countries for the benefit of female inmates around the world. We are also determined to implement updated model strategies and practical measures on the elimination of violence against women in the field of crime prevention and criminal justice. At the international level, Thailand is firmly committed to complying with all treaties to which it is party, especially with respect to the 7 major international human rights treaties. Thailand recognizes the rule of law as an essential element in addressing issues of global concern, such as corruption, transnational organized crime, terrorism, drug trafficking, and trafficking in persons. We also attach the promotion and protection of the rights of the child and access to effective remedy based on the rule of law. I am therefore pleased that at the treaty event tomorrow, Thailand will sign and ratify the optional protocol to the Convention on the Rights of the Child on the communication procedure. Addressing the link between crime and development is important in promoting the rule of law. Crime hinders sustainable development, but development can help reduce crime. Sustainable alternative development is one example. Strengthening community capacity to develop alternative legitimate means of incomes has helped reduce opium cultivation. Rule of law and sustainable socio-economic development are thus two forces that work together for a betterment of society. In this connection, Thailand invites all member states to consider supporting the General Assembly draft resolution entitled Strengthening the Rule of Law and the Reform of Criminal Justice System Institution, particularly in the area related to the United Nations system-wide approach to fighting transnational organized crime and drug trafficking. This will send a clear message that robust rule of law is needed to rid the world of crime while promoting sustainable development and peace. Mr. President, strengthening the rule of law is our common responsibility. Let us all work to fulfill this goal by promoting the rule of law at the national and international levels under the United Nations umbrella to bring about a just world. Thank you.